Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to cover a fun experience we did recently, which is silent disco. The first time I heard about the silent discos was when I went on a cruise with one of my friends. And she was describing it as, oh, everyone just gets a headset and they dance in, and it's so funny to watch because when you walk in and people just dance in the way they want and there is no music. And I was like, that is so weird. Anyway, here in Orlando, we decided to try out and go to this silent disco in a science center. Hey everyone, today we are at the Orlando Science Center for an incredible party silent disco. The first thing first is getting the tickets and of course figuring out if the music they play will be worth your while. I was pretty excited about the lineup for the artists and the music that the DJs are gonna play. So we decided to purchase the tickets, which is very simple. You just go on a website, you can read the description, you can see different packages or ticket prices. We just went with the most basic ticket just to get in, to understand if we want to ever come back to this event or not. For those of you who are still wondering what is a silent disco, I'm gonna read the description.
The silent disco is a dance party where everyone has wireless headphones that let you choose your music from different channels instead of hearing it over loudspeakers.
Tonight it was the Swiftie Rave, a throwback playlist, and emo rock mix. Because we didn't read description and directions too well, finding a parking lot was a little bit of a challenge, but it was right across the street from the Orlando Science Center. We got to park elsewhere, even though it was free. If you park at the right spot in the garage, then you can cross the bridge right into the Orlando Science Center directly without having to wonder how to access the center and the event. So as soon as we arrived, we got checked in, we went through security, and then we received our wireless headphones. The headsets had 3 different lights, blue, green, and red, based on the music or the channel that you are playing. We didn't realize it at first, but later on, as we got into the big room with all of the people, you can clearly see who is vibing for the specific channel, and you can switch your headset to see if that music was for you. So as we originally walked in, we saw people at the balcony, they were enjoying drinks, and there were people on all different levels also enjoying the music or trying to get drinks. Then you can just get into the main area for dancing and enjoying the crowds. Because it was all happening inside of the Orlando Science Center, we were surrounded by the exhibits and displays, which adds a whole new vibe to the night. What makes it so fun and interesting is that you technically having 3 different parties just in one. Each channel creates its own atmosphere, and DJs are so dedicated to the music they play. They see how the crowd is reacting to the specific channel. And if you see everyone lighting up as red, while the other 2 DJs have to do something interesting to get users to switch. I feel like for them, it's a little bit of a competition to see how many listeners and dancers will actually switch to their channel. And the fun of it is that 1 minute you're screaming along to and then you listen into a throwback from the 90s like or another song that we've all learned and loved, or I mean, we millennials. No offense to all the other generations. So in that regard, it's an amazing experience. And I did take my headset off a few times just to listen to the entire crowd singing different songs at the same time. And sometimes you can definitely hear the one prominent song that's being played and everybody, and I mean everybody is singing to it. So that was an interesting experience. And then people are dancing, people enjoying themselves. I would say visit this event at least once, especially if it plays your favorite music or your favorite genre. It's a great event to have a night out with friends. The energy is extremely contagious because every time you switch a channel, it's like you're in a different room. And sometimes people switch channels mid-song. So they start listening to, again, Taylor Swift, and it gets a little bit boring with one of those slower songs. And you switch the channel and there is Fall Out Boys. Thanks for the memories. And the crowd explodes. So that's what I found so interesting and fun about it. It's a place for you to make a few friends, especially if you vibe into the same dance, the same song, and you know all the moves. The moves from the 90s, like from Britney Spears song or NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, any of those. Definitely you can dance along and people will join you in this. So that's my review. If you are in Orlando and there is a silent disco happening, I would recommend you to check this out. The tickets are not that expensive. It's like $35 to $40 depending on the ticket you get. So you can have a fun night filled with memories, filled with music and laughter and dancing. Check this out. Other than that, if you've been to the silent disco, anywhere else or on a cruise especially, I would like to hear about that. If not, keep traveling, keep dancing, keep exploring new places and living your life to the fullest.